Hello everybody, welcome back to Pocket Edge Lab, and today I have another product review, and today we're going to be talking about the Recon Ghost G10 knife. To start off with, I saw this on one of my feeds on social media. I believe it was on Instagram, and when I was looking at this knife, I thought it was a very nice looking knife. Liked the video presentation, so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and purchase it. So that's what I did. I went ahead and I purchased this with my own money. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna review this product with you guys and give your honest opinion. Some of the things I liked, some of the things I didn't like, and present the facts to you guys if you guys want to go ahead and buy this. So we're going to go ahead and open this up here. So first impressions when I did open this up is I like the the G10 portion of this. It did live up to its name as like the Ghost. So as you can see, it's clear and transparent. It's got that sort of like that ghostly green look to it. So I thought that was really great too. I love the initial look of it too. So that was really great. So now let's talk about the design and the materials. So this is a G10 handle, so everybody knows what G10. It's like almost indestructible. It's got a good grip. It's got these scales on it. It's got texture, so that's very good too. The overall weight and balance, I think it's pretty well balanced. It does have a little bit of weight, but yet it's not too overwhelming. That's great too. And it does have a pocket clip design, so it's got this big long clip on here too. And again, it's fairly hard to sort of move. So I mean, once it sits in your pocket, it's staying in there too. So now let's talk about the blade performance. So when I got this, I went ahead and opened it up, and as you can see, I mean, look at that blade. I mean, come on. I mean, that is just gorgeous. Uh, and thought, wow, that is such a nice blade. It's got pretty good edge on it. Yeah, I thought this was, there's no blemishes whatsoever on it. As you can see, it's fairly sharp. So, whoever made this blade took the time to sort of craft this, so it's really great too. Also, too, let's talk about the smoothness of the deployment. So, this knife does have that dual case ball bearing, so it's fairly easy to open. So it's got this little lever. Go ahead and open it up, and it's nice and smooth open, and nice and smooth closing also too. That's really great too. And also too, it's got this locking mechanism too. So it's got this crossbar lock too. So once it's opened up, it's not going, you can tell it's not going anywhere unless if you go ahead and pull this bar back to lock it up too. So now let's talk about the comfort, how it feels in my hand too. So it feels pretty good. I mean, um, it does have its features. Like I said, everything is in the right place, like with my thumb and everything that too. Um, Also too, like I said, it also has the ability to sort of, like I said, I could just tell even by without me looking at it, like it's definitely like a one-handed operation. So I could just tell, okay, this is here, this is there, that's great too. Or even like I said, if you wanted to use it, if any of the left-handed members here, it's definitely dual-sided, so that's really great too. So again, some of the features, like I said, it's the G10 scales. It's got that D2 steel for the knife blade, the Tonto blade, uh, one of the best parts of this knife too. I talked about the dual cage ball bearings, and also to the pocket clip on this too. All right, so let's talk about some of the pros. So some of the pros, it's got a very clean look. There's nothing that stands out. It's the grips on this scale is top notch. I mean, there's no part of this that I felt like I said, even if I thought like if my hands were like wet or anything, I could just tell like this will stand up to any grips or anything like that too, or any functions I would have to put this through. It does feel comfortable in my hands. Like I said, it doesn't nothing pops out. And affordability, I believe I paid around hundred around $10 plus shipping for this. So it's not too bad for a knife of this like this. So and let's talk about some of the cons that I came up with. So when I first picked this up, uh, I didn't realize how short it was. I mean, it's not a big deal, but like I said, as you can just tell in my hands, if I put this in here, um, I almost had to sort of like I couldn't just keep this in my full hand and sort of like kind of deploy it. It's sort of it's a little bit farther down, so I almost had to sort of stop and look. It's like, okay, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and deploy this too. And even now, it's kind of hard for me to do that. I almost have to like kind of do this in a way. So I know some of the knives that I have, I can just do this, just one-handed, but I kind of have a hard time sometimes I got that right there, but to sort of do this one-handed without looking to. Also too, I'm noticing too that it's sort of like can you hear that? It's a little bit loose. It's a little bit loose in there. Again, not a big deal, but like I said, it's yeah. I don't know if that's just needs to be tightened up or anything like that too, but um, and also too, if you notice here, like I don't know if that's sort of supposed to be like that, but there's a little blemish right here from the G10. But I really don't care. But like other than that, everything else is perfect too. I just wish if this knife was sort of like this much longer, it would be absolutely perfect for me. But right now, it's sort of a little bit or on the shorter end um, for um, for my day to day use. But overall, it's a very nice built knife. I really look at it. So, final verdict, is it worth it? So, for the money I spent and the design and the material, yeah, I definitely don't regret buying it. Would I recommend it for somebody? Yes. If maybe somebody with sort of like a smaller hand or somebody who isn't willing to spend more than $150 for a knife like this, most definitely this is really a really good knife. And finally, would I add it to my personal rotation, my collection? Yeah, like I said, it's I definitely I definitely really like this knife. I mean, I can't even stop looking at this blade. I mean, that's just gorgeous, right? So like I said, like if they would make this a little bit longer, it would be absolutely perfect for me too. So, all right. So that is my review, honest review of the Recon Ghost G10 knife. Thank you so much for watching my video. And if you enjoyed the video, subscribe or press the thumbs up button, and I'll see you next time.